You must take a firm stand and affirm what you believe God is going to do. And do not allow the enemy or any other person, circumstance, or situation change what you believe. It's very easy to start off a brand new year with a whole lot of hoopla. But you got some days ahead of you, sister girl. You got some days ahead of you, brother man. And whatever you say, you have to be sure that you will stay with what you say out of your mouth. You got to live what you say. Lord have mercy. So stop saying all this stuff you not. Think about what you're saying. And make sure that whatever you say, you will take the stand and the ability that you will stay by what you say. If you say God is going to do it, I don't care what it looks like, feels like, tastes like, smells like, you got to stay with what you say. The power of life and death. There is an interesting twist right here in the story. If you have not read or you've not studied the life of Joseph, please take some time this year to study the life of Joseph. There are several interesting twists, but I've just highlighted two of them. There's an interesting twist here while Joseph is trusting and believing God and going through with life's experiences. There's an interesting twist here. Most of Joseph's setbacks were caused in his life by the people he was hanging with. I'll let you think about it for a moment. I said most of Joseph's setbacks were caused by the people in his life. I mean, just think about it. Joseph didn't do anything wrong. His brothers were jealous of him. They just didn't like him. Some of you are having hard times because there are people in your life that just don't. It has nothing to do with you. They just don't like you. They don't like you. They don't like you. They don't like your hairdo. They don't like nothing about it. They don't like you. And it wouldn't be tough or so bad if the people who were in your life that didn't like you, you could divorce yourself from them. But some of them are family members, they bosses, they landlords, you know, you can't get rid of them. You just got to deal with them and live through it. Most of the setbacks in his life were caused by people in his life. His brothers, Potiphar's wife. I mean, he didn't sleep with her. She lied. He in jail because of a lying, envious, evil woman. You got to be careful this year that you don't allow people in your life, Lord have mercy, to take you back where you're not supposed to go. Tell your neighbor, say, check out who's in your life. Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. And be sure that the people in your life this year are not your hindering factor. Some of you would be a lot further up the road right now today if you'd have got rid of some of them jokers a few years ago. But give God a hand clap because he gave you another chance. I'm here to help you. If you can't tell him to go, tell him I said for you to tell him to go. Your associates, your colleagues, your constituents this year must be connected to your purpose and your destiny. Now, God does have purpose and destiny for you, but some of you are taking too long to get there because you got people who are hindering your walk with God. But you ought to make up your mind this year. I got to go, baby girl. I got to go without you because for the last 6 months, the last 6 years, the last 2 years, you have been my hindering factor. Bye. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. You got to learn how to tell people, have a nice day. It was good while it lasted, but I got to go over here, and obviously over here, it's not on your agenda, but this is what's on mine. Don't be scared. Tell somebody, don't be scared. Don't be scared. He has not given you the spirit of fear, but power and love and a sound mind. You got to tell some people goodbye. Sit down, sit. This year, in your world, have people who are going where you're going, or at least trying to go where you're going. Got an idea of where you're trying to go. It's destiny time. Life is too short. Too much is going on for everything in your life to be backwards. You need some forward movement. You've got to be careful that you're not carrying dead weight, unnecessary baggage. Joseph had to clear his life so that purpose and destiny could emerge. Joseph was in trouble simply because sometimes he had the wrong influence. Now, he knew what God said, but the influences around him did not know. And I agree, you can't share everything that God has told you with everybody. But my God, if it means I got to go ahead of you so that you'll understand where I'm going, where my mindset is, I need to tell you what God said. And notice what, check it out. When you start telling people what God said, they automatically get on the defensive. Why are he talking to you? How you know it was God? What'd he sound like? Did anybody else say it to you? I don't have time for all that. I'm on the move. This is year of transition. I got to go. I said, God said that I'm going to get this new car. I'm going to get this new car. Now, I don't have time to explain to you what dealership I'm going with, what year's going. I have time for all that. I just need for you to celebrate new car. And if you can't celebrate new car, you got to go. Oh, come on, saints of the Most High God. The interesting twist that most of his setbacks were caused by the people in his life. The next interesting twist, and I'm almost finished in the story, is how God can use a person when he or she is in confinement. When your life has boxed you in. And it appears obvious to the eye that nothing good can come to you now. Woo! Lord, I get happy myself. I said, when it appears that nothing good can come out of this. The interesting twist is that Joseph is going to be in prison when God opens up his blessing. I mean, in prison, in a dark, dirty dungeon, in a nasty, isolated, ugly place. God is going to bless him. Somebody in Calvary needs to know today that God can bless you where you are. He can move you out of it. But the greater miracle is when he blesses you while you're still, I'm talking to somebody. You may be in an ugly place right now. You may be in an unpleasant situation right now. Joseph was confined to the prison, but God blessed Joseph right in the midst of his enemies. And I've come to tell you, if you can present your body a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God, God can get the glory out of your life right where you are. I can't get nobody to believe it.